Hello and welcome to the Cricket Next YouTube channel. I am Kanab Bali standing right here outside the Wankhede Stadium. और अभी कुछ देर पहले Indian women's team has made a history. They defeated Australia for the very first time in their Test history. इससे पहले ODI और T20Is में इंडिया ने ऑस्ट्रेलिया को काफ़ी बार हराया है, लेकिन this is the first time that India has ever defeated the Australian cricket team in the longest format of the game. 4 दिन का मैच था. We have been connecting with you all 4 days before the start of play and at the end of the day. We have been connecting with you and we have been talking about India's journey in this match in the last 4 days, how they slowly dominated the Australian cricket team. They started from the day one. Yesterday, although Australia did pull it back a little, they showed resilience, they showed determination to make the match a bit tight, so to say. आज आते आते 3 results possible थे. Australia could have pulled off a victory, miraculous victory here. India won. This is one of the results, and it could have been a draw, but India showed resilience. Australia was 46 runs ahead. आज जब मैच शुरू हुआ, they had 5 wickets in their kitty, but Indian team didn't allow them to score much from there. Australia did set up a target of only 75 runs for India to chase, and India made it a cakewalk for them because they lost only 2 wickets. And at the end, Smriti Mandhana ending the match with style with a 6 straight down the wicket, and we saw the celebration by the Indian team. It means a lot to the Indian team, to the Indian fans. जिस तरीके से आज एक स्टैंड भरा हुआ था, they were cheering continuously, not just for the Indian players but also for the Indian coaching staff. अमोल मजूमदार जो लोकल बॉय है मुंबई के, उनके इतनी फैन फॉलोइंग है, उनके लिए भी नारे लग रहे थे और हर प्लेयर के लिए नारे लग रहे थे. And at the end it was nice to see the Indian cricket team, the girls acknowledging the crowd, the stand. They walked up to the stand, they thanked each and every spectator by clapping, and the spectators then again reverted back by chants of every player one by one, including the team coach. So it was a great sight to see. और मैच के बाद एक और चीज़ देखने को मिली, एलिसा हीली जो इंडियन टीम की विनिंग ट्रॉफी के साथ फोटो थी, वो फोटो एलिसा हीली ने एक कैमरे से ली. एंड द फैंस आर रियली अप्रिशिएटिंग एलिसा हीली फॉर स्पोर्ट्समैन स्पिरिट ऑन सोशल मीडिया. एलिसा हीली ने हालांकि पोस्ट मैच प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस में आकर कहा कि दैट वाज नॉट माय कैमरा, वी वर पुशिंग सम कैमरामैन्स बैक क्योंकि वो आगे आ गए थे, बट देन आई टुक समवन्स कैमरा सो दैट ही कैन गेट अ गुड फोटो, बट इवेंचुअली आई एंडेड अप कटिंग हाफ ऑफ द इंडियन टीम. सो probably you guys, that is the media, won't be using that photo. She laughed off after saying this, but she was in great spirit. She was smiling, and both the Sneh Rana also came into the press conference after the match. And one thing common between both those press conferences is that the fact that both the teams want more test matches. Harmanpreet in the post-match presentation said that now that we have won 2 consecutive test matches so close, that is England and versus Australia, they would love to play more tests in future. And Elise Haley said that we would love to have a 3-match series. It would test more resilience of both the sides, but since our international calendar is more white ball oriented and dominated, it would be hard to fit in those test matches in that calendar. But that is something for the future, because the girls here, they love test cricket, the way they played. And I'm not just talking about the Indian team but also the Australian team. These are the mighty Australian teams we have been talking about, although again, as I have been saying for the last 4 days, there is no Meg Lanning, but still this is a very strong side. Only she is the difference, only she is not there. Apart from that, the whole the mighty Australians, as we say, the whole squad was here, the whole playing 11 was here, and they played good cricket, but ultimately India was the better team on all those 4 days. And that's exactly what Elise Haley said, that these conditions, the Indian team is really used to these conditions. They have grown up batting in these conditions. So there were some shots that they played freely, but we hesitated playing because we had not played those shots much in our career, क्योंकि हम एक अलग wickets में बड़े होते आए हैं, वहाँ पे अलग style में खेलते आए हैं. But she was all praised for the Indian team. She said that they were exceptional on all 4 days. And Sneh Rana also talked about the team's happiness. She said that we will really celebrate because this is a historic moment for not just for the team but for all the Indian fans too. So all in all, it was a great test match all 4 days. We saw a lot of drama, a lot of skills at play, because जिस तरीके के innings तालिया मैगराथ ने खेली दोनों innings में from the Australian side, 50s in both the innings. The first batter overseas batter, foreign batter to come in India and score a 50 in each of the innings in a test match. She became the first player to do so. And apart from that, Elise Haley played really well. Elise Perry in the second innings played really well, although she bowled really less in this match, but with the bat in the second innings she was really good. And Ash Gardner bowled a lot of overs. We were just talking that जितने overs Ash Gardner ने डाले हैं, it would be really the fatigue would really catch up to her अब आने वाले दिनों में. But then again, the ODI series is right around the corner. 28 December से यहीं पे वानखेड़े स्टेडियम में ही ODI series शुरू हो जाएगी, and both the teams are preparing for that. And Elise Haley said that we'll be focusing on the ODI series now. उन्होंने कहा एक iconic ground है, उन्होंने यहाँ पे 2 IPL मैचेस आकर देखे हैं, and she know the crowd turnout यहाँ जब आता है तो कैसा एटमॉस्फेयर बनता है. She said that we hope that we see a lot of crowd in the ODI series now, but then again, India versus Australia, no matter which format it is always a blockbuster match. So yeah, the ODI series is just around the corner. This is a historic day for the Indian women's team. Whatever if you want to congratulate the Indian team, if you have any statements, any questions about that, please do write to us in the comment section down below. मैं वानखेड़े के बाहर हूँ. I could see the happiness on the faces of the fans. जिस तरीके की खुशी उनमें थी, जो chants लग रहे थे, और हर प्लेयर का एक chant था. जेमी का है, हरमन का है, हमारा कैप्टन कैसा हो, हरमनप्रीत जैसा हो. एंड जब हरमन वार्म अप कर रही थी अपनी बैटिंग के लिए, जब जेमी और स्मृति बैट कर रहे थे और कुछ रन रह गए थे, हरमनप्रीत वाज वार्मिंग अप एंड द क्राउड चैंटेड एट हरमन, यू डोंट नीड टू बैट. और वो बहुत एक अच्छा एक एटमॉस्फेयर था उस स्टैंड की तरफ से, विच इज राइट नेक्स्ट टू द पवेलियन, जहाँ पे दोनों टीम्स के ड्रेसिंग रूम है. तो ऑल इन ऑल बहुत अच्छी वाइब थी चारों के चारों दिन. इवन दो 2 दिन उनमें से वीक डेज थे, ऑफिस डेज थे, बट देयर वाज अ डिसेंट टर्न आउट एंड द टर्न आउट वाज एक्टिव. द नॉर्थ स्टैंड गैंग, एज वी से, they were really active. They made sure that the backing was there for the Indian team, and this calls for more test cricket, more women's cricket, because ऐसा atmosphere बहुत कम देखने को मिलता है. men's cricket में हमने काफ़ी देखा है, पर women's cricket में धीरे धीरे शुरू हो रहा है. and these are 2 big teams. यार अब एक वन ऑफ टेस्ट खत्म हो चुका है. अब जैसे कि मैंने कहा ODI और T20 बहुत स्ट्रॉन्ग जोन है ऑस्ट्रेलिया का. Elise Haley said that we have played very less test cricket, but ODI cricket and T20 cricket, that is where we excel. So this will be an interesting match for both the teams. So हमें देखना है कौन जीतता है ODI सीरीज. अब ये वन ऑफ टेस्ट तो हालांकि इसका कोई पॉइंट सिस्टम नहीं है. This is in that regard inconsequential, but then again, a test match will never be inconsequential for the players. It will teach them a lot. That's exactly what the players have been saying. But then again, T20I series आ रही है, ODI series आ रही है. There's a lot at stake for both the teams, and they will probably rest after, especially the Indian team. They have played 2 consecutive test matches back to back in a week. That will eventually take a toll on them. So we'll have to wait and see how the Indian team performs in the ODI series. You guys please subscribe to the Cricket Next YouTube channel, hit the bell icon, stay tuned with us. We'll bring you all the updates from both the series, ODI and T20, and rest of the cricketing action that has been happening around the world. Please do subscribe to our Cricket Next YouTube channel and follow us across all our social media platforms. Until then, please take care of yourself and enjoy cricket, and also watch Cricket Next YouTube.
फास्टेस्ट क्रिकेट स्कोर अपडेट्स या सबसे डिटेल्ड स्टैट्स,
क्रिकेट के अंदर बाहर की खबरें
या हेल्दी डिबेट्स,
सबसे एक्यूरेट एनालिसिस
या फैंस का क्रेज, सबके लिए एक ही प्लेटफॉर्म, क्योंकि क्रिकेट मतलब क्रिकेट नेक्स्ट.